What's going on, family? What's going on? Black Feniks checking in. Right now, I am on the slab on my way headed to this project. Just left Home Depot to go get a couple things this morning. So, I want to check in and talk to y'all about when your actions speak, your mouth doesn't have to. You know, actions will always speak louder than words. Always speak louder than words. And when you're trying to accomplish something, a lot of times, we'll get excited. We'll get excited on the good information we got, or the great idea we have, or a product that we came up with, and you want to share it with certain people, or you want to, get on top of the rooftop and boast and let just everybody know, hey man, I came up with something, not in a bad way, but you feel proud of it. But you get to realizing that that doesn't just move people. Some people be like, oh yeah, it's good, and then they own, doing their own thing. And then you have others who they say, hey man, you're gonna have to show me. You're gonna have to show me this is what you about, if that's what you about. You know what I mean? So I think that it's better to just step back sometime, and just make those who don't believe, your naysayers, or those who don't have faith in you, just show them. Show them about your actions. You know, you go to a new area, or you on a new job, you know what I mean, or you start a new business. A lot of times, certain people, you can't just, even though you want to share your news, or you want to share, hey, this is what I got going, sometimes you just got to show them, and then they'll come to you like, hey, that's what you do. I can't tell you how I done had people that I have noticed that's been following me, like on social media, that I have seen. How you see a name, a lot that'll pop up on a like of a photo or something, or a video, and out the blue, one of them asked me one day, not too long ago, hey man, is this what you do, or do you work for someone else? And it was kind of funny because I'm like, dude, I know you've been watching me. Like, I know you've been watching me. Why would you ask me something like that? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you wonder, like, but you tend to do things so impressive sometimes to certain people that they really overseers. You got somebody got to be telling you what to do, when to go left, when to go right. Somebody have to control your ideal of independence. You know what I mean? Which in reality, once you didn't work for someone and you didn't learn the system, I mean, you don't need it anymore. I think it's just like, I think everybody should have a job, but I don't think everybody should keep a job. I think people should have a job and then learn how to develop their own job and to be able to have their own sources of passive income and ways to take care of their family. But some people depend on jobs, and they have their whole life around a job. Now, a career is different. A career, you can have a real good career that to some it pays better than starting a business. I mean, I didn't seen some people that had some careers. I'm like, hey, bro, if I was winning like that, I'll probably just chill too. I mean, when it's wrapped up and you got it tight. So I'm like, it's to each his own. But if it's in you to be independent, though, you know what I mean, it's going to be a different struggle. And I had one of my guys hit me up, and he told me, he said, man, I was sharing what you do, with my future wife, and I was telling her, how you was designing this, and you built this, and you worked on this, and now you're doing this, and this was all designed and engineered by you. And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, you know what? He said, it just blew my mind, and the fact that you would get the container, cut it in half, and then engineered a end cap of the end, so that way you can be able to turn it into a usable container again, to be able to do, to be able to serve, multiple purposes. You know what I mean? And I just thought that was cool, man, because I really, sometimes when you do things, you don't think of the full breakdown of how, things got to get done. You just know in your mind, hey, I got to make it happen. And in my mind, I know that I'm a welder, I'm a fabricator, I'm an engineer, I'm an installer. Like, I pretty much do it all. You know what I'm saying? So I understand how um, some people can get in the bind and get in a trapped or controlled environment and feel like, I can't go no further. This is as far as I can go. This is how it's going to be. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, if you're going to do it, sometimes we just have to not talk about it and just, show others. Just show them. Just show them. You know what I mean? Those who won't believe, those who are going that, hey man, this guy ain't talking. He said, hey, I'm gonna get this up. Hey, I'm gonna do this. And it's not about boasting that you did anything. It's just the fact that you speaking your life into existence and you got enough faith and enough um, confidence that you're gonna do exactly what you said you're gonna do. So some people ain't used to that, and some people ain't used to you standing on your word. They used to people being faulty and shady and not keeping their word, backstabbers. So I get it though, and I even think that coming to this new city, I'm in Oklahoma City, that a lot of these brothers, how brothers and sisters, how you have people that's not used to someone coming to them organically without wanting something. Sometimes, anytime somebody comes to you and say, "Hey man, let me help out what you got going, man. Let me lend a hand. I support," or they'll think that you're trying to get in or cause some division, some type of crazy stuff. So I just, you have to just step back and just say, hey, okay, so let me just step back and let me just keep doing what I'm doing, and they'll know that I'm not doing it to need them. I even had one guy even ask me, I come to him and I said, bro, I want to network, but I don't need you. It's almost like this one guy almost act like he wanted me to need him. Well, I need you, I want you to need me, so that way if I need him, that he can control me. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? I have developed my own personal product. I mean, I want to network with you. I want to eat together. We can hustle, but don't get it twisted and think that I need you because I don't need you. I did this without you. Now we can get together and make this thing happen, make it bigger, because that's what it's about, man. When you can start something small and you build a partnership with someone who's been doing this for a while. You know what I mean? And y'all might come together and form a dream team and really, really, really accomplish things. But you're going to have to step out there and just show actions, man. So that's why I wanted to say that this morning, because a lot of people don't show actions, and when it's all said and done, they tend to get discouraged sometimes because, things don't turn out the right way. He's supporting you, just don't see them. They want to watch you and make sure that you own what you need to be on. So don't get discouraged, man. I think the best thing you can do, honestly, is just do what you have to do. Be you out, like everything to work out. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Like I say, I'm just here today. Just left the store. I'm finna get ready to jump on some of this. I got a lot of things I'm trying to do before. I'll be tuning in back with y'all in a minute. I'm gonna let you see where I'm at, the stages that I'm on right now. Got a few things I gotta do. So my goal is to try to make it happen this morning. I'm gonna try to, if it does, start writing in the inside. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, working on this, getting everything lined out, man. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy a blessed day.